This is terrifying. Hi, I'm John from Bristlr. Those are my cute friends. So, Bristlr is described as the Tinder for beards. That is the correct response. So we are a niche dating site tackling those who just love beards. We connect those with beards to those who want to fondle beards. I need to be very careful here. So about 5 years ago, the dating scene was basically dominated by the Match.coms, the Plenty of Fishes, the OkCupids. And what they do is you sign up, you answer maybe 50, 100 questions, you tell people all about yourself, and they find you someone far away who's a little bit like you. Then along comes the Tinders and the Happens, and they're like, nah, throw all that away. We're going to match you with someone who's there. And everyone's like, okay, good, this is nice and simple, but now you're matching me with people who are nearby who I don't really like. This is where Bristlr has found a really, really nice fit, that if you're on Bristlr, you're already in our cohort, you're already in our demographic, and you're probably going to like everyone else who's already on our service. And we're simple. Like, you take the specificity that you'd get off Match.com, and you mash it with the simplicity of something like Tinder, and you have a real winning formula. You just join Bristlr, you go to Bristlr.com or download the app, the iOS. If you all want to do it now, I won't judge you. It's fine. You sign up, you put in your location, upload a profile picture, and you find everyone nearby who either wants to fondle your beard or who has a beard that you would like to fondle. If they like you too, you can message each other. You've got a match. Hooray! You message each other, go for coffee, get married, have a dog, have a kid, etc. And we've got really good numbers. We launched in October, and all of our graphs go up and to the right, which is important. We have 85,000 people signed up to Bristlr now, all around the world. We have made 300,000 matches. Last night, we were matching people once every 12 seconds, and half of the people using Bristlr do not have beards. We also, because Bristlr is a fairly easy story to tell, lots of people say nice things about us, but I won't dwell on that. So where can this go? Because it seems like kind of a niche. So Bristlr is to Tinder what Scruff is to Grindr. Grindr is specifically for gay guys. Scruff is specifically for gay guys who are kind of hairy. So Grindr's got 10 million accounts. Scruff has 7 million accounts. Tinder has 75 million accounts. And even if we assume we are off by a factor of 2, Bristlr can have 26 million accounts. And that is literally a big number, because it's a big font. I'm so sorry for that joke. I couldn't help myself. And we're monetized. In the last 4 weeks, we have grown 20% of our net income week on week. And we have in-app purchases, we have highly targeted ad space, and we have merchandise. If anyone would like a Bristlr mug, let me know. Peak beard. I know you're all thinking about it. Last year, some scientists came out and said, we're at peak beard. Is it a problem? It's not a problem for Bristlr. That means that right now, beards are looking the best they have looked in an entire generation, which is why Bristlr is getting so much traction right now. We're going to launch Bristlr. We're going to get our playbook sorted for how you develop these niche networking sites, and then we're just going to ride other verticals, we're going to ride every major social wave that comes out. Thank you very much.
Okay, fantastic, and we're off. Next up is Simon Brown, an old colleague from Teesside, who has a new startup called Skignz. Si, are you ready to tell us more about it? Good stuff, sir. Thank you.
How's my beard looking? Good job, my partner's already. He looks like Santa. Right, Skignz, or as many of you be calling it, Skignz, is essentially an augmented reality platform using geolocation software. Right, bit of a mouthful. So it's your signs in the sky. So what we're trying to do is, we're not trying to replicate what is already out there. What we've tried to do is look a few years ahead and say, how can we make things easier? How can we make things simpler? And what will actually help people? What is missing at the moment in people's lives? And we spent quite a lot of time doing this. And over the last 2 years, Gary, my co-founder, and I, we've hand-coded, 2 middle-aged guys, just sitting there, hand-coding a whole platform. We've segmented the whole planet. And what we've actually come up with is something that can be used both by brands, but can also be used by individuals. So you can place your own content in the sky. Brands can put helpful content in the sky. But for today's purposes, I just want to take you all, some of you quite a way back, to a festival. Some of you will be this year for Glastonbury. You're at a festival, you stood with all your friends, there's a group of you, first thing is, where's the toilets? Right? Start looking around, where are they? There they are. So, with the free app that you've downloaded before you've come to the festival, we're putting geotags all over the planet so you can do this. So a brand will Skignz the whole environment so you can find your way around at a festival. Toilet is an obvious one, but when you come out, you think, where's the beers? Let's go and get a beer. So you use your app again, you press the channels button, it gets rid of all the toilets, it puts up the refreshments, and it gives you the Skignz you have above. You click on the Skignz on your screen, and it gives you a voucher to your handset straight away, which you redeem when you're buying your drink over the counter. But then, when you turn around, you stood there with your beers, where's your mate? We've all been through this. Any live event, anything, you can never find your friends. But this is what we think is the cool part about Skignz. What you do is before we've actually gone, we've all linked as a group of friends before we've gone, and each account you get 3 free Skignz. So when you turn up, you can put one above your car, and it'll stay there, that only you can see. And you put one above your head as well. So when I'm looking for you in a crowd, there you are. So it doesn't matter whether you're wandering off over there because you're that smashed you don't know where the toilet is, or whether you've got other friends here, at least you always know. And also, end of the night, where's your tent? So with just 3 Skignz, we've Skignz the environment for ourselves, as well as what the brands have done. We've also done the same. This isn't just an application that can be used for festivals. We've actually used this. I've tracked my kids at a theme park by putting it in the top. My mum, 65-year-old, she uses it to find a car in a car park. So this isn't age. It doesn't matter whether you're a technophobe or anything. This is just a little free app that sits on your phone. So when you want to go around, what we're trying to do, and I think it was Stephen Hawking that said this, he said, please look up at the sky and not down at your feet. Be daring. And that is what we're trying to do. We're trying to get you to stop looking like this and start looking through your phone for content, because this is where it's going to lead to next. Wearables. We're aiming to create Skignz to be the browser of choice for digital content in and around you. Thank you.
Hey, fellas, actually, could you just come back on stage quickly for just one question each, if that's okay? Yeah, don't worry, it won't be. It'll be questions, no doubt, that you both are well used to having to answer. First for Bristlr, so it's definitely some impressive numbers. Are you transactional, or is it? Or is it currently a? In other words, do you charge? Is there a membership?
Oh, so
fee?
it's free,
Okay.
but you can buy me a coffee, and
Okay.
I'll tell you who likes you without you having to like them back.
All right. Okay. So basically, all right. So the premium option is that you get an asymmetry of information, if you will.
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
Cool. And is that actually a live option at the moment?
Yeah.
It is. Okay. And does anyone buy it?
Yeah. About 5% of people choosing that option.
Okay. Cool. So I guess to some extent like paying for like a LinkedIn premium thing where you get extra viewing options and search options and things like that. Okay. Cool. Fantastic. Thank you. Skignz. Where's I'm sure you have those. What's the boring? How do you make money? What's the revenue model? What's the business? All that kind of jazz.
It's actually got quite a few multiple income streams, but essentially it's the brands. The brands pay. There's a whole new marketing channel for them.
Okay.
So they pay to sponsor, in effect, a whole new channel at all these live events.
Okay.
So this year there'll be about 14 festivals in the UK with Skignz, sponsored by a range of global brands.
Okay.
But we want to retain it free to the user for a base account, and very similar to Bristlr. If you wanted to, you can design your own Skignz, but if you wanted to share them with other people like a ringtone, then you can pay and you can swap and sell. Fantastic. So there's a larger marketplace around the social side of Skignz as well as the commercial side.
Fantastic. Cool. Okay. Well, I think that's all. Thank you very much, both, for two excellent
Thank
pitches. You can go ahead and take a seat as we begin the voting. Cheers, Si. Cheers, John. Okay. Imagine a drum roll. The winner of the 4th annual Thinking Digital Startup Competition is Skignz. Skignz. Congratulations.
Thanks
All
very
right,
much.
well done. Just a quick question. Just a quick question before we close is, I suppose, what's the near future hold for Skignz then?
We've pretty much got a very packed summer with a lot of festivals and a lot of events and things like that. So that side of it, and then it's like the partnering. So hopefully the likes of Uber, put them above the cabs and things. Okay. That is where we see coming in, is just adding, because 4 out of 5 people can't read maps, right. And that's getting worse. Right. So if that's the way, then...
Wow, okay, fantastic. Well, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
And we'll be definitely keeping track of progress.
No problem.
Cheers,
Thanks,
Guy.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.